봤어. 무슨 일일까? 아니 무슨 말을 할까? 아니 무슨 옷을 입을까? 그렇게 금요일이 왔어. 너의 발을 맞추려 할 때마다 넌 밖에 걷는 걸 느껴. Oh my mind. 말도 못한 채 네 옆에 서 있는 내가 널 안아볼 수 있다면 여기까지였던가 거길 가도 될런가 애매하기만 하다 나의 손을 그어주던가 네가 나를 잡던가 잡힌 손을 주던가 오늘도 이렇게 너를 보낸다. 너의 발을 맞추려 할 때마다 넌 빠르게 걷는 걸 느껴. Oh my mind. 말도 못한 채 네 옆에 서 있는 내가 널 안아볼 수 있다면 여기까지였던가 거길 가도 될런가 애매하기만 하다 나의 손을 그어주던가 네가 나를 잡던가 잡힌 손을 주던가 오늘도 이렇게 너를 보낸다. 잡힌 손을 주던가 네가 더 당기던가 내가 널 좋아한다고.
너 그래 너 요새 너 조금 이상해졌어. 자꾸만 시도 때도 없이 시무룩하고 고민이 생겼니? 초등학교 영어 수업
Yo, what's up, everybody? Hi, Shrimp. Hope everybody's Friday is going well. And hopefully you're off to starting a wonderful weekend. I made chickpea gnocchi for dinner, and it tasted like ass. So for anybody who has seen like chickpea-based gnocchi at the grocery store and wondered, does this taste good? The answer is no. It tastes pretty much what you'd expect like soggy chickpea dough to taste like. Today we're going to be playing more Genshin, which should be fun because I haven't played Genshin like in a week. Also, we started watching Fallout, like my wife and me. So, yeah, it's really good so far. I mean, I don't really know much about Fallout because like I know about what I've heard from my friends because I have a lot of friends who are huge fans of Fallout. And I played like a little bit of New Vegas, but then I like glitched through the tutorial and like I just kind of didn't keep playing. And I played a bit of 76, I think. And it was fun. I just didn't really get far in it. But the show was good. I'm really enjoying the series. So if you're a fan of the series, if you're a fan of the show, then yeah. And if you've already seen the show, please don't spoil it for me because we are still on episode 2. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm kind of tired because I woke up pretty early and then I had to work and then I had to do auditions. and I didn't really get as many auditions as I wanted to done because my neighbor was being really fucking loud outside, and it was really starting to aggravate me. So I just gave up trying to record, and I'll try again tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Ozzy, and I hope all of you are doing well. So let me go ahead and boot up Genshin because it's been a minute since I even touched this game. I haven't done dailies for like a week. Let me launch the game. It might prompt me to log in. Do I remember my password? I don't know if I remember my password. It looks like we got an ad starting in like 30 seconds or so. Thank you, Ozzy. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, I have fun with it. Like the audition process is fun. Like luckily enough, I'm in a position where I'm not like kind of like I have to make this work or I don't have a livelihood type situation, because I know there are a lot of actors out there who kind of make that gamble and you know put all their stake in what they're trying to go for and their passion. That's very admirable, you know. Um, and like that's awesome that they're like not giving up and that they're you know going through that risk and going through debt and going through that you know that uncertainty of financial stability in order to you know essentially they're believing in themselves and they're putting everything on the line and you know gambling on themselves, and I have immense respect for people who do that. I probably wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, that's the reason why I took like a 10-year hiatus from voice acting, because technically I quit because I wasn't in a position where I would be able to continue pursuing it without you know risking financial instability. At first, because it was kind of like that mindset of I don't really have the money to invest in acting classes to keep this up, to invest in better equipment. I don't have a space where I can record because I was always in a shared space where I never really got quiet. So eventually just got to the point where I just kept putting it off and off, and then I was just like, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna do this. You know, like this just isn't it for me. And then I started VTubing, and I was like, oh, like I see that like a lot of people online are doing like remote voice acting still, because when I was doing voice acting, that wasn't really, it was a thing, but it wasn't as big of a thing as it is today, where you weren't going to find like a whole lot of huge indie projects because 10 years ago it was still pretty new space with being on the internet. And then with COVID happening, like there was like a boom in remote voice acting work from what I saw. So yeah, like now's better time than any to get into it, you know, or to get back into it now that I can be in a position where I can comfortably afford to pursue this as a hobby and then eventually see if I can make it full time. But if not, then I have my job that I have now to fall back on, luckily. I understand that it's like not everybody has that privilege, and I am very grateful for it. And it's been awesome because even if I don't book a role, everybody's been so nice. Like just connecting with other voice actors. Like I connected with another Korean voice actor, and you know it's been awesome. Like we've just been like giving each other feedback, helping each other out, like sending each other like different casting calls. And he's been awesome. He's been great. He's very talented. He's done a lot of you know classes. He's getting a lot. He's gotten a lot of like practice as well, and he's just been very, very nice and helpful, and I'm very grateful for him. And also like the casting directors that don't cast me, like that's fine because you know like they're still very nice, and they're very friendly, you know, because like they'll like they don't like not all of them will like get back to you, and that's fine, like because that's just the nature of things. They get like hundreds of emails, they get hundreds of submissions, but some of them will like reach out to be like, hey, like I really appreciate that you tried out. Unfortunately I didn't go with you, but I really liked your audition, so I'll keep you in mind for future projects. And there have been cases where you know like I didn't get the role that I wanted, but they picked me for something else. And I can't really talk about that right now, but it is really cool, especially since I've only been doing this for like a little over a month. Yeah. Oh, hi, Sick Fishy. Would I ever want to go into voice acting in Korean? Yes. There are not a lot of there are a lot of Korean voice actors. There are a lot of Korean American voice actors, but I don't know if there are a lot of Korean American voice actors who are bilingual, and I also don't know if there are a lot of jobs in America for bilingual Korean roles. Because generally they just get a Korean voice actor if they need, you know, like, because you don't see like Korean localization in America. Like you have Korean dubs in Korea, but they have Korean voice actors for that. But you don't see a lot of projects around America that need an actor to do both Korean and English in that same project. So it'd be really cool if I could do that. I would love to. I know that Jun Yoon has done some. Um, Funny enough, I actually did audition for a project recently where they weren't sure if they were going to find a Korean actor, so they didn't really prioritize it, even though the character is Korean. But they were they're pleasantly surprised to find that they did have Korean voice actors try out, and I don't really know the status of that project because they did close the casting, but they haven't announced anything yet. I don't think I got it, and I don't know if I'm even allowed to talk about it. But it's okay. That's just part of the process. I find that the difficult thing is staying motivated through the rejections. But you know, I have the benefit of being in a place where I'm not like, oh shit, I don't have a paycheck then. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I have a roof over my head. I don't know where I'm gonna get my next meal, because there are a lot of voice actors in that position, and honestly, I don't think I'm at the level where I can do that. Where I don't have the training. Like I have years of theater experience, but that doesn't always translate to in front of a microphone because it's very different realms. It's still acting, but I find with stage acting, you have other people to kind of build off of, to improv with. And I know you have that in a lot of voice projects, but not if you're doing like remote work really. You also have costumes, you have props, you have like stage settings, which really help a lot to get you immersed in that. But when you're in front of a microphone, you have to pretty much make all that up yourself. You have to do that in your mind, and this is a situation where D&D actually comes in very much in handy with teaching you improv, teaching you how to use theater of the mind, where you have to kind of in your own mind envision everything and like do that character study yourself without maybe not even having any visual prompts to go off of. And I think that's really cool too. I've been learning a lot. I've been taking like classes. I've been reading. You know, like I have a website up now because I was getting paranoid about like, what if there's a situation in the future where I try to buy the domain and it's already somebody else already bought it. So I just went ahead and bought it because domains are super cheap. It was like $20 for a year. And then I even got it on sale, so it was like $11 for the year, for the first year. Built like the website part is a bit more expensive, but I just went ahead and did it because I don't really have a place to put my resume, and a lot of places require like having that readily available or having a website to market yourself. Because I am also like using my VTubing persona to pursue voice acting. Sorry, I know I'm getting distracted here. I gotta do my dailies, but yeah, like it's just I don't really have like I like being organized. So it's nice to have that there, and it's also like nice to like put like, oh, like people made fan art. I really appreciate that, and then I put it on the website, you know, because that's where I can kind of find it. Oh wait, oh yes, thank you for mentioning that. I need to set Genshin as the game capture source. I completely forgot to do that. Thank you so much, Ozzy. I really do appreciate it. So let me go ahead and pull up Genshin. Okay, you should be able to see it now, and then I gotta switch the audio over to Genshin as well. But yeah, you didn't miss anything. I was just using the map to see where all the daily locations were, and that was pretty much it. I've also been drinking like a ton of water, because like I bought like a 50-ounce like like tumbler, like you know, like those metal like water cups. And also because like when you're recording, and you're practicing and you're recording for like hours, you need to stay hydrated because you're using your mouth and talking a lot. So your mouth gets dry very quickly. So you have to. You have to be able to make sure that you're hydrated. So I'd probably drink probably around 120 to 130 ounces of water a day, which is a lot, but also like you have to go based off of like how much sodium you eat in a day, like what's your body weight and all that, like to make sure that you're hydrated. Because people don't really realize this is like why like a good majority of America is dehydrated, because you need to calculate based off your physical activity, like your body mass, you know, how much sodium you eat, like how much certain activities you do, how many ounces of water you need to drink a day. And a doctor can help you calculate that for sure, but like there are methods online, like tools that you can use to calculate that yourself. Because while it is possible to overhydrate, there are the majority of people are dehydrated, like they're not drinking enough water, and it's kind of misleading because like I think like on average like it says like, oh, like 70 ounces of water is enough, and I'm like, yeah, depending on how old you are, depending on like, you know, like body mass and all that. So like when in doubt, you want to just calculate it yourself to make sure that you're getting enough water every day. Because it is not one size fits all. Oh, you didn't get frozen.
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking.
I'll protect her.
I keep forgetting to use Barbara's healing. Okay, cool. Okay, I gotta kill 2 more of you. Okay, so I did that. Going on to the next daily. Yeah, Barbecue get AR-53. That's impressive. Wow. I should probably level up my characters more. I haven't really been doing that. Yeah, where are all the dailies? Where are the commissions? Was that it? Was that just the one? There's got to be more. Am I missing something? Where are all my daily commissions? It's like a... Am I just not looking in the right place? I'm supposed to have 4, right? Not just 1? Choose your only built healer. Yeah, I don't really have like any stacked healers right now. Also, something you don't really expect with voice acting is that it's a lot of waiting. Because even when you get cast for something, you just have to wait for them to be ready to start recording, and then when you do the recording, the way that it works is that they may animate or they may storyboard around the voice recording to animate through for the pacing of how you deliver those lines. And then after that, they'll do like they get to the storyboarding, they do the keyframes, then they do the in-betweens, and then they hand it off to like an audio engineer after they do like, you know, like the roughs and then the cleanups, you know, like scene by scene, and then the coloring in. And it's a long process, so like it could take potentially years before like, you know, before that's even released or like fully announced. because it could be like, oh, and I think that's also why they do like the whole. I think it's called like IDR or something, where it's like you're voicing to like the lip syncing, so like they'll get all that done and then you'll voice it to match the movement of the lips and the pacing of that, which is pretty cool. Like that's one way to do it, but like yeah, I guess it's just like two different ways. You can navigate them from the quest menu if you're being sneaky. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, there we go. Navigate. Okay, I see. They're all the way on the other side of Leeway. That's why I haven't seen it. I actually do need to do some more recordings tomorrow if I can find the time, either tomorrow or Sunday, because I need to get some stuff in. Wondering why your characters weren't as good, and then you started building them and went, that's like, yeah, that's pretty much what it was like after the first month of Genshin, where like I was playing on stream, I was like, oh, like these are things I should be leveling up. Oh, like I should at least be equipping some artifacts. I haven't equipped any of them. I was like, why is my health so low? Why is my defense so bad? And it's like, oh, it's because I don't have any artifacts equipped. So I'm learning. It's a process. Okay. We're gonna go here. I did kind of miss playing a Xingqiu. It was a lot of fun playing as him, but I do need to level up Albedo, Rosaria, Barbara. Okay. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, I remember doing this. Okay, all I have to do is just ignore all of you and just fly over here. Well, I don't know if I can make it. Ah, I didn't make it. Shit. Yeah, challenge failed. Alright, we're gonna head back over there then. Teleport. So you Xingqiu and Zhangling. Yeah, I heard that like you don't want to like you want to have like maxed out like multiple like parties maxed out. You don't want to just stick with one. You want to like cycle around. And I'm trying to get to that point, but it takes a long time, and I don't play this game enough to really make a lot of progress. Like again, like I'll play this game maybe once or twice a week now. Abilities? Oh, you mean like raising the talents? I don't think I can make it. How do I make this? How do I make that? That seems a bit difficult for a daily. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, that's right. I gotta kill the slimes. That's right. I forgot. Killing enemies adds time. People say form 2 teams for the Abyss because Abyss is considered only endgame content. Yeah, that's kind of where it bit me on the ass. Like when I did the last time. That's why I can't really do the Abyss until I level up like 2 parties, because like I don't really have enough to form like 2 whole parties.
You can't run.
Cool. That added time.
Judgment.
That also added time. Cool.
Judgment.
Alright, yeah, that should be more than enough time to get there. Oh, we're not done. Oh wait, yes we are, and there's another one. Yeah, the Abyss is tough, especially like when it requires you to have like multiple parties. But yeah, how's everybody doing today or tonight? Whatever time of day it is for you. Hope that is going well. Okay, what am I starting here? Impregnable defense? We'll see about that.
Let the show be. Nowhere to hide.
Lightning!
Live! Feel this ancient power.
You can't run.
More opponents incoming. Where's the last one? Oh, there you are.
Don't blink. Hey! Cut to the chase.
There we go. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Ozzy. Yeah, I'm glad that your day is going well, and I hope that the apartment has been awesome so far. And I hope that you're enjoying living on your own and not having to deal living with your parents. I'm glad that you're also doing well, Stickfishy. Oh, hi Automochi. Thanks for joining in. Hope you had plenty of sleep, and I hope that you feel well rested. Oh, you're moving in July. Oh, that's right, because they're doing renovations. That's right. That's awesome though, that they're actually like doing renovations and not just like, oh yeah, it's good enough. Here, you can move in, and then like just move into like paint still drying. Cause that's what really pissed me off. 2 apartments that I lived in 2 separate states, in 2 separate occasions, I moved in when they hadn't even finished preparing the apartment. So I paid my deposit, they handed me the keys, I was ready to move in. And like, oh yeah, by the way, maintenance is still working on your apartment. Like they're putting in a new closet door, there's like the paint, they just put in a new coat of paint. So you're gonna have that paint smell and it's still drying. Like, sorry, we can't do anything about that. Like, okay, so you took my money, even though the unit wasn't ready. You lied to me telling me that it was ready. And you took my money anyway, and now you want me to live here when the paint isn't even dry. And the apartment smells like paint. Like, is that technically legal? Is that safe? Yeah, this is why I hate property management companies. They're all evil. Like all these like big like giant like property owners that like are like a giant like multi-million-dollar company that own like multiple apartment complexes throughout the like country. And maybe even internationally, they all suck, because they don't care. Like, they don't care about you, and like, I know that that's just how capitalism works, but it's like, they don't even pretend to care about you. They're just like, oh yeah, like, you gave us your money, so yeah, you can just be miserable and we'll hike up your rent every year. Even though we haven't made any changes to the unit that you're in. Apartments are okay to move in on the 1st of July. Okay, gotcha. Hopefully they'll be done by then. And they're not just kind of screwing you over with that.
You
Ooh,
give,
found a chest.
you receive.
I give, I receive. Hello! Ow. Ow. Yeah, I hope the apartment ends up being like really awesome. Like, I know that you checked it out like beforehand, but yeah, I hope it continues to come along, and that ultimately it ends up being a cool place to live. And I hope your neighbors are also okay too, because neighbors are like a whole big thing that's like important to like their own peace of mind. It's like the kind of neighbors that you have really makes a big difference. Because I have shitty neighbors, like the kind of neighbors who in the dead of night will fucking start using a leaf blower and have no awareness. It's like, hey, like it's pretty much common courtesy as a person, regardless of your age, to know that you don't fucking start a leaf blower at 11 p.m. on a weeknight. Like, that's just something that will, like, that's what'll get you a dead fish head in your mailbox if you do shit like that. The dude is amazing. Also, he says if he works on it all day, it'll be ready within 4 days of work. He has 2 months and says, yeah, like, as long as, like, he's well, like on schedule and not behind schedule, that's what's important. And as long as he takes it seriously and he's not just like there to cash a check and then not care about whether you're happy or not living there, or whether you're actually in a good living space, and that it's safe to live there. Yeah, leaf blower at night. Yeah, we have a lot of neighbors who are renters, and like when you rent a house, you tend not to care about the property itself and keeping it well maintained because it's not your property. You don't have to care. Like you may be leaving in a year, so you don't have to worry about property value or, you know, disturbing your neighbors. But if you own a home, those are things that you have to worry about. Ooh, a Geoculus. How do I get that? Oh, I know how I can get it. I got Flower Boy over here. There we go. So useful. They would love being upstairs neighbors, yeah. I don't think I ever lived on a first floor apartment, or like, I think I've only lived on top floor apartments, which is lucky. Yeah, because I don't think I ever lived in an apartment that was like, oh, thank you for the milk throw. But yeah, I don't think I've ever lived in an apartment that wasn't on the top floor. And that was lucky too, because I didn't have to deal with bugs or anything. So it was very fortunate. But I did have loud next door neighbors. When I got my first apartment, I had neighbors who smoked weed a lot, so it would always smell like weed. And I had a family that lived next door to me that would always be arguing. So that sucked. So I definitely couldn't do any voice acting there. Back in my day, we had to climb mountains and jump off to reach high Geoculi. Yeah. I'm a privileged cat here. I'm a privileged bitch. Oh yeah, the new emote. Yes, M Salada made the new emote. I didn't have enough space to add in their thought loading emote, unfortunately, because if I'm not a partner, like I limited on what tier 1 subscriptions and even like follower emotes that I have, so I couldn't add it in. But it is in the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, you have access to it. If not, then I'm sorry. But blame Twitch. Me climbing on to get a Geoculus 10 feet off the ground. That's fair. That's what I mean. That's what I did before I got Albedo. I was doing that. The owner who lives on the first floor doesn't hear shit from upstairs, so he found a gym. Oh, that's awesome. That's just good soundproofing then. That's quality soundproofing. All the apartments that I lived in had really thin walls. Zhongli Wanderer combo to do all the heavy lifting. I haven't played as Wanderer in quite some time. That's right, we gotta turn in these commissions. Which means if you ever want to perform, like, if you ever want to pursue voice acting, that's probably great for you then. Or just to have peace and quiet, because a lot of apartment complexes, they have really thin walls because they're constructed very cheaply. Like, they don't have proper insulation, they don't have soundproofing. So everything is like, you can just hear everything, and it's annoying, especially when you're trying to get some sleep. Hello.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Arlecchino can join the flying gang, kind of? Huh. I don't know who that is, but that's okay. Error? Who just said error? Need to buy a weapon or have one custom built? Repairs are free. Just let me know if you come across any prize ore. I'd like something made. Okay, never mind. I would not like something made because I don't have anything. I'm not sure if I can guess because I don't know who that is. I've heard the name, but I do not know who that is. Katharina does that sometimes. I also don't know who that is. There are cryptids in this game? Alright, let's see. So I got that. I gotta, that's right. I gotta do the expedition claiming thingy. I gotta send them out on expedition again.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, she says error sometimes. That's actually kind of funny. It reminds me of like a cyborg or something. Dispatch again. Claim all. Dispatch again. Alright, cool. Now let's move on with the story. So let's go to quests. Path through the storm. Navigate. Okay, so I gotta go over here. So I'm gonna teleport here. Also, I may not be able to stream tomorrow because I'm helping a friend move, and then I have voice lessons. And then I gotta record lines and do more auditions. So, just letting you all know, I may or may not be able to stream tomorrow night. It really depends on how long it takes me to get everything. Can I even get over there? I'm gonna have to like loop around. Oh, hey, there's a chest. Oh, are you still watching the live action Avatar, or are you rewatching the cartoon?
It wasn't too much trouble.
Fuck off! I don't want to deal with you all. Fuck off! Do not shoot me with that ice arrow. Oh, rewatching the golden cartoon. Nice shit. Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal up. You're on chapter 3? Oh, okay, so you're like towards the end then. I recently just finished rewatching both series after watching the live action, because the live action made me want to rewatch the animated series, and still holds up incredibly well. It is top tier writing, top tier voice acting, top tier sound design, and really good animation. Like, that's pretty top tier as well. Sure.
Let me amuse myself a little. Hey! Nowhere to hide.
Ha! Come to be!
I'll protect us. Judgment! Shiver! Blink! Assassins! Shine no longer.
Okay, giving me all that. Yeah, Zuko was great. Dante Bosco, fantastic choice for Zuko. I can't really imagine him being voiced by anybody else. He just, his voice fits the character so well. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Not this moment. Ooh, more star conches. Doesn't Gaming need those? It's a good thing I'm collecting them. Uncle Yun.
Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
Oh, now I remember. This is like the fighting tournament.
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
We just wanted to take a look
Well,
around
I'd
first.
have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive
Yeah, Sokka's
test of fighting
development is
ability.
awesome. Like all the character
Anyone who
development
turns
is
up
just
for
so
show
good.
over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
You're good, Stickfishy. It's the auto mod. I don't really know how to fix that. It apparently doesn't like the word cuck.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part.
Technically, I've been sleeping for a long time.
Not to mention, I've helped a Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out.
You have an interesting mustache.
They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them.
It looks like you took 2 eyebrows and just stuck them together.
I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife.
A knife, you say?
I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sounds, impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand.
Huh.
I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And
But for
Whoops.
us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is
His
all
story
in a
was
day's work.
boring me. His bragging was boring me.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
Okay.
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Oh, you're gonna be embarrassed then. Things don't often go as planned. Jinyao.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Youngster, you don't look that much older than me.
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
Is that Dante Bosco?
So you're also here for the tournament?
He sounds like him.
You better believe it. Huh, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as champion.
Okay, no, I don't think that's him. It just sounds kind of like him.
For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Yeah, it was just that delivery of that one sentence sounded like Zuko, but then the rest, it sounded more different. Do you want to become a hero?
No. It's not about what I want to do.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that.
I am looking to become a perfect person.
Yeah, like when he, like his inflection, like there, like when he's like perfect person, it sounds like Zuko.
I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every
There are
exam
so many
I've
voice
taken,
actors in this game that it's
enjoyed
so hard to
numerous
keep up.
successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially.
Yeah, chotomate.
In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though,
Just
of
like the guy
course,
clapping behind
I'd
his
never let
shoulders.
praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
A vision? Oh.
You have so much self-confidence.
Are you a renowned fighter?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf.
Aha.
I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support.
An entourage.
It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood.
This dude doesn't sound very genuine.
Of course, I also
Oh, the old
put in a
Archon
few
quests have
good
so many
days'
funny
practice,
animation
concentrating
awkward
mostly
animation
on
moments.
rare
Yeah,
and
it's really funny.
esoteric styles of kung fu.
I love it.
As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
I'm sure you have.
I seem to have gained another fan.
His entourage being
Don't
one
let
person.
my
Yeah.
aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today.
I would like to get to Inazuma. I just don't know how long we have to until we get there.
Now then, if you don't mind,
I just picked
need
the
to
first
finish my
story quest that came up
pre-competition
on my
routine.
screen. Like, is this
It's
not
not
the?
too long
Is
now
this
before
not
you
part?
get to
Is this
see
not
me in
part of the
action.
quest that gets to Inazuma? I don't actually know which quest that is.
So, to recap, we're up against
Oh,
an
you did it a few days ago?
inflated ego,
Okay.
some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Yes, as in this is the quest to get to Inazuma, or
Seems
no?
like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
We're gonna try to win.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Arm wrestling champion? What? Where the? Oh yeah, wait. I don't remember. Did we do arm wrestling?
Next, please. What's your name?
I'm Tuxedo August.
Wait. Aren't you?
Yes.
Did I hear that right?
Yes.
Is it really them?
Yes.
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
Technically, I don't think we are.
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, it's really him!
So many people are asking.
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
Sure, for $5.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter
You
the
fought for
tournament.
Thelma as soon as you saw the arriving animation. Oh, nice. Oh, hi, Ankle Biter. Aether looks so unassuming, and everyone is like, "Is this the fearsome criminal?" I don't have a vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are.
I have no
nothing short of
direction in life. I have
extraordinary.
zero vision.
You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yeah, all that was just me winging it.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, you're good.
I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie.
It's all good. I also
Now,
thought I had a
could
vision
ask
when I
you
first
to
started
provide
playing
a
this
few
game.
claims to fame?
Because everyone just like, oh, like you have to have vision to have a power. Like in the game, like all the NPCs are like, oh, if you have a certain elemental power, that means you have a vision of that elemental god or whatever. Oh,
It's just
oh,
a
okay, so I
formality for
must
you, of
have one
course,
then.
but I
And then
have to
everyone's
make a
just like,
record
no,
of
wait, you don't have
competitors'
one.
achievements as part of the sign-up process.
Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle Biter. Yeah, that's rough. Like having to fix your sleep schedule is not easy.
So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I'm the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to.
Okay, so
Storm
Paimon said
Terror,
the rest for us
Devalin,
anyway.
and Fatui Harbinger Child.
That's right, we did kick Child's ass. What a little
Whoa.
bitch. I'm just kidding. Oh, you've been going to bed way too early. You need to fix that. Yeah.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
No, you're fighting me. It's too late.
Okay, that's plenty.
You started this. You have to see it
Actually,
all
this
the way
is the
through.
most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot.
If you quit, I'm just gonna come after you. I'm gonna demand that you fight me.
Right. Your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize.
There's a prize?
A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament.
Oh,
and
it's an
claim the
actual
grand
vision.
Prize, namely, a vision.
Yeah, I'm here to claim everybody's kneecaps. They signed up for the kneecap forfeiture, so I'm coming to collect.
Oh,
They
we're
can't
not
back
here for
out.
that. We're here because Captain Beto promised
This
to
tournament
take us
is
to
just a
Inazuma
ruse
if we
for
win
me
the
to claim their
tournament.
kneecaps.
There's another prize too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
Yeah,
Why
dude.
would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
Because the game is making me.
I see.
Because I have to.
So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance then.
I don't remember. Everyone's misunderstanding the situation.
Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
can
to
hardly
collect all
believe it
6
myself, to
Infinity
be honest.
kneecaps.
Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one.
Uh-huh.
So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
The infinity kneecaps, yep. So I can put it in my infinity knee brace and then rule the multiverse.
In any case,
Rule all the
looking at
kneecaps in the
competition,
multiverse.
It should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
Wait, so I can't use
You seem like
any
you're raring to
elemental
go.
powers?
Are you ready to compete?
Yeah, sure, why
Good.
not?
Then please follow me into the arena.
I'll just stab him in the kneecaps.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins
Okay,
now.
this seems kind of unfair that I still have my sword.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
That's right.
Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
We win like this. I'm coming after you. Oh, ouch. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh shit. You are weak. I'm running in circles around you. I'm gonna kick your ass. Alright, come on. Kneecap time. Come on, give me your kneecaps, Al. Come on, kneecaps.
What a
Alright.
strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
And then here's Albedo, just switching to Albedo to
Now
glow.
that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
That's just exactly right. I'm just messing with them. I'm playing with my food like a cat. Alright, now what do we do? Is that it? Okay, where are they? Okay, there they are. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about them.
I knew I wouldn't regret
Yeah, that's
introducing you as the favorite.
yeah. I don't snap my fingers to activate the infinity kneecaps. I just pop my knees because I'm old.
So, what do you think, Kazuha?
Oh, hi Annabelle.
Totally dominated that guy and did it with style,
Yeah, I
too.
kicked his ass. Like, that was not even a challenge. Like, he was talking shit and talking about, like, oh, my entourage is here. I'm so strong. I'm so popular. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna slash at you with my sword. Which, to be fair, that's not fair at all.
Also observed our favorite exercise some
All he's got is his
restraint,
fist, and I'm just
as
coming
if to
at his, like,
protect the opponent
coming at him
from
with, like, a
serious
sword,
harm.
just ready to slash him to pieces.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability.
I really didn't do much. All I did was hit him with my sword a few times.
So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
Yeah, Beto, aren't you a poet?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
Huh. Well said.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liua's hero was entering the tournament.
I forget why I'm even entering this tournament.
And
It's
since
been so
you
long.
signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters
Interesting.
among them.
Oh, so I brought the
I'm sure lots of
competition.
them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
Didn't know I was so popular.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too.
Oh, are you gonna fight me?
For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
No, I don't really care.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Oh, okay. That seems kind of unfair to everybody else, but okay.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
Yeah, it's like that one scene in Silicon Valley.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
Yeah, I just
Besides,
don't think that's
at
fair to
your
the other
level,
contestants.
You would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Yeah, but at least give them a
To
chance.
be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
Okay. After a long wait, your opponent in the semifinal is finally decided.
We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time.
I guess that's why for this game they were really allowing a lot of like remote voice work because they weren't concerned about the voices lining up to the lip syncing.
Your opponent has
So
fought
it's just like
many
at
rounds
that
to
point you
get
don't
to the
really need
semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior.
like you don't need like in person like recording if you're not gonna have the words match up to the lips.
You may well be stronger than
Which
him.
makes sense because I don't think that's
This should
really
not
been a
give you cause to
priority
lower your
for
guard.
the community of this game because it's a success anyway. Like the people are still gonna love the voice acting. Like people are still gonna love the characters.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Plus, all like the voice acting so far has been like really good. Like I don't think
Alright,
I've
that's enough
I don't think
chit
there's
chat for
been any
now.
like
The audience is waiting. Go find
any
the crew
voice
member that
acting
signed you
that
up.
was like
She'll take
not
you into
like
the arena.
on the level of another. Like they were all like pretty good. Like they're all really good. Yeah, they did a really good job with the casting.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament.
Really now?
I do not doubt your abilities, but
Are we gonna meet
I would
another
suggest that you make sure you are
playable
fully
character?
prepared before you begin.
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
Interesting. Getting a few butterflies over here.
Don't worry. Take some time to compose yourself.
I'll try. I'll try my best.
At
Oh, okay,
last,
it's another.
the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time?
Ow.
The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize.
Ow.
You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Ow. Oh, oh, ow. Take their ass. Wait, where'd he go?
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten
that was
by
a
the
weird
best.
way to say
I
that.
need to train harder.
You fought very well yourself.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried.
Where are you now, Paimon?
If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
You sure about that?
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one.
Yeah.
But mine never came.
I'm sorry, buddy.
I
That's
lost
rough, buddy.
interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body.
I mean, you can.
I've
If used
fought
properly.
and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Sounds like you kind of envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest.
Okay, Goku.
Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's
This
outcome.
music makes it sound so
I don't often have the
inspirational.
pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Like giving a pep talk over here.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Well, I mean, of course, if it's the finals.
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick.
Quick, you say?
So don't get too cocky.
Well, I mean, I've been jumping around pretty fast. I'm very
There
nimble.
he goes.
I'm a nimble cat.
Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Let's talk to Uncle Yoon.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance.
Thank you.
I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Yeah.
Maybe next time,
Yeah,
huh?
next time.
By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps.
Is a child?
I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league.
That's rough, buddy.
Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
We'll see. We shall see. Alright, who else? We'll talk to you, Yang. You look like Klein from Sword Art Online.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place.
Oof.
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?"
Why
But
didn't
he
you
was pretty much
dodge?
out cold by that point and couldn't reply.
Yeah.
"Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingsheng clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
Oh, how did your batch go?
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, dude.
I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it.
Well, I mean, you did to help another person out.
Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Yeah, hang in there, buddy.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Ha. There's always next year.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable.
Thank you.
I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match.
Well, it didn't, though.
But you were quick to adapt.
I like your hair.
And managed
Your
to
hair's pretty
claim
cool.
victory over your opponent.
You are very observant.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing.
Okay, Toph.
But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience.
Previous experience.
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
Kazuha is your friend and cousin's favorite character? Well, I mean, it's not that new to me.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Who knows?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend
Oh,
to have
hi,
something
Jasper.
unique about their style.
Oh, well, you got Nouvelette, Yao Yao, and another Kaya? You know what that means. Hi, and congratulations.
As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles.
Yeah, also, just as a reminder, for any subscribers, you can claim your subscriber badge.
What's the matter?
We have subscriber
Worried that you've
badges
bitten
now,
off more than
thanks
you can
to
chew
M.
this
Salada.
time?
And they are, they're paw print tokens, or coins, of different ranks. So if you're, there's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, iridium, and then I have there's another one that I'm just calling celestial because it looks like pretty and then like angelic with the colors. And then the last one is like a rainbow one, so I'm just calling that the gay one. Better to be safe than sorry.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you.
Oh, all on your brother's account.
Let's go
Oh, okay,
somewhere
so
a
it's
little quieter,
like
shall we?
part yours, part your brother's.
I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Oh, you used to be a samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time,
I didn't guess that
when
at
you
all.
talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
That's fair. I'm also lazy. I haven't played this game in a week. I only played this game really on stream now, because I just been very busy.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill?
A surplus
I do
skill.
not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set.
Damn, you haven't skipped a day since April 30th last year? That is commitment. I wish I was that committed. But,
Given your
I am not.
talents, a few hints from me will be all
But
that's
it's fun playing on
necessary to
stream
bring your opponent
and
down.
to see everybody like react to, you know, stuff that I'm doing that's just gonna be like nostalgia for you.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy.
Yeah, know your
Besides,
enemy.
Our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
I like the maple leaf like charm that he has. It's really cool.
You betcha.
Oh, hi Kippis. Yep, I am getting closer to Inazuma.
Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
He's a Canadian at heart, yeah, Japanese Canadian.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you.
What the hell does that even mean?
However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about.
Me too, dude. I don't know shit about myself.
Come with me.
Oh, we got an ad break
Some
going on.
post-match entertainment is in order.
Post-match entertainment? I thought we had one more match. Follow Kazuha to a more peaceful location? Why? What is he planning on doing? Ooh, Star Conch. MP Reg? What's that? Mpreg? What? Oh, another Star Conch.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple.
Ah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, so you already know.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
But yeah, all of you who are subscribed, you know how to turn on your subscriber badge, right? I just want to make sure that that is something that you're aware of in case you wanted to, like, show that off or anything.
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible.
Huh?
Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature.
Ah.
I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves.
Huh.
It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
Is Kazuha a hippie?
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human
Seems like
could
you know
wield
more
the
about me than I
elements
do.
without a vision.
Oh, is that the Animo sigil? Oh, thank you for the resub, Kippis. Oh, you have 4 months now? Hold up, why can't I hear that? That's weird. Sound alerts is on, so I don't know why I can't hear that. Let's see. Sound alerts. Maybe that's it? I'm sorry, I thought I had that figured out, but I don't... It's weird because like some of them work, but the Twitch one doesn't work.
And not to mention your incredibly
Ow.
complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Let's see, do I need to add that as a browser source? There's channel points and there's sound alerts. Okay, so sound alerts is different. That is weird. What if I don't control audio via OBS? You went to the bank, apparently your dad's friend spotted you and took a pic of you to show your dad. Oh, I'm sorry, Ozzy. That's so weird. Why wouldn't he just say hi to you? Why would he just take a picture of you from a distance and send that to your parents?
Hey, stop evaluating
That is
a
so
picture.
weird. Oof. I'm sorry, Ozzy. That is... Ugh, that's giving me the ick. That's so weird. Like, why wouldn't he just walk up to you and be like, hey, I know who you are? Rather than be like, oh, let me snap a pic of you from the distance. Like, without... Like, what if somebody saw him do that and then, like, was like, hey, man, don't take pictures of strangers at the bank. And then he'd just be like, oh, wait, no, it's okay, I know them. And then they'd just be like, okay, well then stop taking pictures of them and just go say hi to them.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
I'm afraid I don't know either. Yeah,
Extraordinary.
there's a thing not to do, people, when you see someone you know in public. Just don't take photos of them without their consent or knowledge.
Might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learn to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Yeah, it's hard to say because I know there's like really like gray areas when it comes to like videoing and then photographing when you're in a public place.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind.
Like, I think you can ask them to stop, but if they do it anyway, you can't like legally go after them because it is in public. But if it was in private, that would be a different matter. But again, I think if it's in private, that's up to the property owner.
It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he
That's
just
right.
naturally
Yep.
learned to use the elements.
Sounds
to
like they
well.
need a kneecapping.
Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield
Hi,
the
Sailor
elements.
Kellogg's.
Perhaps it may yet reveal something
Welcome,
to me.
welcome. Hope your day is going better. I hope your evening. I hope you're able to relax because you definitely deserve to relax, you know, and rest. I hope you're able to get some rest.
Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Finally, a real battle.
Now then, let's test your skills.
Time
Shall
for
we?
an ass kicking. Wait, what? Oh, I don't get to fight you. I have to fight the monsters. Lame. Oh, nice. You're on your PC. You just built your PC, right? Is that right? Like it's a new PC that you built recently? Weren't you having like monitor detection like input issues? Like is that resolved now? Like did you get that working?
You can't run.
Aha. Oh, you got it working? Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm glad you got it working.
Let's dance.
Ow.
Yeah, cut to the chase.
Oh, you figured out? Awesome, yeah.
Moments of birth.
Ow.
Yeah, incoming. Judgment. Punishment. Yeah. You can't run.
Hooray. We did it. Now we're gonna...
Speed of light.
Nope, didn't mean to do that. We're gonna heal again. Oh, you didn't have it plugged in? Trust me, that's happened to me many times. That literally happened to me, not last Zelda stream, but the stream before that, where I was like, why the hell isn't this working? It's like, oh, my Switch wasn't plugged in. So if your Switch isn't charging, the dock won't work. And I completely forgot that that was the case. So it happens to the best of us. And this is something I do for a living too, so just comes to show that you don't always have it all together.
Skills in battle are truly
Like in a general
beyond
sense, like we all
reproach.
have our moments where
Even
we
with your opponent's
forget
speed, he
even the
shouldn't
most
be able
simplest
to
of
overwhelm
resolutions.
Your
Or
opponent
solutions,
is skilled
rather.
at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He
Interesting.
relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents.
So a challenge,
In
I
other
see.
words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should pose no threat to you.
Thank you. I will not underestimate him. I will
Please,
continue to
save your
underestimate
thanks.
him. And then
If
get my ass
anything, I
handed
should
to
be
me.
thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the
Oh,
elements.
hi, Zach.
that
Welcome in.
defies all
Thank you
known
for the lurk.
principles.
No, you have to get a Surge Protector? Yeah, that's fair.
The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but
Oh,
don't
I have to
you
plug
already
everything in a
have
few
your
times,
own?
yeah.
Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods.
It seems like a lot of the characters we meet, like, want to know this. They want to figure out, like, what's going on with the history, with the gods, and everything.
And what influences
Like,
the
damn,
gods' decision
we all want
to
to know the
grant
lore.
humans these visions? My apologies. You must
Because
be
isn't, like,
completely in the
Dainscliff's
dark
whole thing
regarding
about,
such
like,
matters.
pursuing knowledge as well and figuring out what the hell is going on with, like, everybody and, like, what's going on here in this world?
For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
I am indeed in the dark, so please enlighten me. That's how I am with everything every day of my life.
So that's what you're curious about?
I don't know what's going on.
Then allow me to tell you more.
Tell me more, tell me more.
As you well know,
Like, does he
a
have a
vision
car?
hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead.
Aha.
In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria? Or even the act in and of itself?
I don't know. I don't think we even met the Electro Archon.
Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings.
Oh,
on the
Inazuma
matter.
is Electro, I see.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
Electrolytes?
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel.
Oh, hi, Jazz. Visions are the primitive versions of the Gnosis. Only gods use them, and people with visions are able to ascend to godhood. Oh, okay.
Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue.
This is a very,
But what does
very
Inazuma's pursuit of eternity
lore.
bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
Oh, was that the Electro Archon? I'm not sure.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
I see.
If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
That reminds me, like, how do I set up the, like, text-to-speech thing for, like, the resub messages and for, like, the follower messages that people send in chat?
Ah,
I don't know how to
match is approaching.
set it so that way, like, it reads it to, like, text-to-speech.
Oh, right.
I thought that was, like,
We got
something that
so
Twitch
distracted
automatically
talking
did.
about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Actually, let me look that up real quick. Twitch sound alerts not working in OBS. Check if your monitor audio output device is set correctly. Right click your sound alerts. Oh, I turned that off. So let's see. Control audio via OBS. Oh, do I have to set it as a separate audio source? Okay. I think I know it's... No, wait, no, hold up. So, right click. Head over to properties. Huh? Let's see, let's try add audio output capture. Create new. Okay, well that's not it. That's definitely not it. Remove. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Sure, let's go together.
Very well. Let's go.
That bit
I
about
wish to
Gnosis
see
and
who will
Visions isn't
obtain
a spoiler, by the
vision.
way. I don't know if you remember if Venti said this. I don't remember anything. I'm sorry. To be honest, it all just went over my head. I paid attention, and then I didn't pay attention, and then I tried paying attention again, and then I forgot everything. Cause like I play this game once a week, and I was like, oh, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I forgot that bit. Albedo, you son of a gun. Let's level you up. Oh, I have 27 of these. Holy crap. I just have not been using these. Cool. We almost got him to his max level. And then we can ascend him.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first.
Hooray!
Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please!
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged.
Uh-huh, I see. I get it.
Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds.
Uh-huh.
He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's Traveling Hero!
Hooray!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
For all my life, oh Lord.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch.
Don't call me Shirley.
As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
Yeah, who is he?
Come on, what could be taking him so long?
Yeah, I want to know
You
who
can't
it
just
is.
forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they're too intimidated to show up for the
They've got
finals.
no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Or can I just be the winner?
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize.
You took the prize and left?
Traveler, come with us.
That's a bold move. You just stole the prize and left.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Yep.
The vision is missing.
Shit.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
Maybe the person who didn't show up.
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
Ba-ba-bum.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze.
That is true.
The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then.
Okay.
I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
Okay. Seems there's nothing else we can do.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Interesting. Go to the wind current location. Ooh, butterflies.
Word is the prize has been stolen, and that the final match has been postponed. I can't believe it.
Believe it.
Who would dare steal from the Crux fleet?
Kazuha is so perpetually stunned on level. I can sense the winds are coming farts. Yeah, that's definitely me. That's August energy right there. Alright, let's do this.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance.
Wait, why are we timed?
Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Oh, nice, Jasper. That's awesome. AR-57. Is it you?
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
Where'd you go?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Ow.
Judgment. Yes.
Let the show be.
You can't run!
Ah, give me your loot. You're almost at 40. I think I'm at like 24 or something.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite
Yay.
shore now.
Yeah, let's go
You can
kick
hear
their
that
ass.
too? What does it sound like?
I mean, AR-59 is pretty high. Wait,
Hubris.
hold up. Shit.
This way. Follow me.
No, I'm
There
gonna
may be
miss
an ambush
it.
waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Why is this timed? Why am I falling so low?
The winds are
Okay.
guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
What is this?
Hubris.
Why am I missing the wind
This way.
hoops?
Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Okay, there we go. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but it's okay. Let's just do this again. For some reason, it just doesn't line up when I go through the wind current. Let's try this
The
again.
winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris.
It's weird that these wind
This
currents
way.
don't line up.
Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Yeah, but that's weird though. Like you have to go a little bit through the wind tunnel, wait, and then go forward to the next wind tunnel. Doesn't that just kind of break the rhythm of like flying?
Treasure horse.
Maybe I'm just so used to like Sonic like boosts, like from playing Sonic, where like the rings are just the line that you go through. Like it lines up with like your momentum, rather than you having to get momentum, stopping, wait till you go down a certain height, and then going through again. It's so weird to me. Like, it's not like game breaking or anything, but it kind of goes against what I'm trying to do intuitively, I guess. But that may also be because I grew up playing Sonic games where, like, the little speed hoops all, like, just kind of, like, line up. But then again, it's pretty much like at that point anyway, the game's just kind of playing itself. You're about to be 58. What am I at? I'm at a solid 35. Oh, I got achievements. What achievements did I get? Let's see here. What do we have to work with? Okay, there we go. Wonders of the world. Claim. 5 primos. How many do I have? Where's the wish? I have 215. I got 5 intertwined fates. Let's go to the shop because I can buy another. Intertwined fate, purchase. Okay, now I got 6. When's the next banner? Oh, that's right. I just haven't done the Ascension quest because I want to level up my character first before I do it. You got 2 crazy good artifacts, but not from the artifacts list. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I try to go for Nouvellette? Should I try to go for Kazuha? There's only 3 days left in this, so what are the odds that I'm gonna get him? I mean, I'm probably not gonna play the next 3 days, so it's like, is it even worth it? Should I just wait for the next banner? What's my history at? Because I think I just pulled Albedo. When did I pull Albedo? Is it not on here? Wait, was that that was a different banner. Wait, but it doesn't matter, right? It would still show. Well, I mean, I got the Favonius Greatsword anyway, like 4 pulls ago. And then I got Ningguang. But I got Ningguang a while ago. Yeah, this is February. Why is it? Hold up. Chronicle Wish. Okay, so I got Albedo. So this is a completely different banner. So it's just new pity, right? Yeah, so this is just a new pity system. So I don't even know if it's worth it trying to go for a Kazuha. These 2 banner 5 stars are amazing. All right, let's do it then. Nouvellette or Kazuha? Who should I go for? Let's do a poll. Slash poll. Nouvellette. Neville or Kazu. Neville or Kazooie? Neville. Kazooie. We'll set it for like a minute. So I'll let you all choose. Oh wow, it's pretty close. This isn't even guaranteed that I'm gonna get him. Yeah, Nouvellette is very pretty. Oh my god, we're at 50-50. Oh no. If this ends up being 50-50, we're gonna do a coin toss. You are guaranteed if your last 5-star was a standard banner character. It was 50-50. Oh, you were meant to be the tiebreaker? Alright, Ankle Biter, just put in chat who you want it to be, and then that'll be the tiebreaker. 50-50, just like the game exactly. That's just my luck. I mean, you two can just put it in chat. Kippis and Ankle Biter if you just want to put your vote. If it ends up just being 50-50 again, then I'm just gonna flip a coin. Okay, so Ankle Biter goes for Kazooie. Kippis, if you go for Nuvolette, then I'm flipping a coin. Nuvolette deletes things? Delete, like that guy from Death Note. You are guaranteed if your last 5-star. Kazuha is good at grouping, which I really like. Okay, so I guess that's 2 for Kazuha then. Alright, we're flipping a coin. Let me pull up Google coin flip. Heads. So okay, so we're gonna go for Neville then. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Alright, let's do it. Miku beam? What's the Miku beam? I'm gonna break your Niku kneecaps. Nico kneecaps, that's what it is. Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. We now turn our attention to the Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal. What the fuck is the Biden blast beam? What? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm very out of the loop on memes. What? Why does that sound like a Pokemon move? The Biden blast beam? Is this where our tax dollars are going? Is this what my taxes are paying for? Alright, we got 3 more. Oh, Nuvolette is Hydro Pump? Okay. Is Nuvolette a Democrat? Is that how this works? Black Tassel? Alright, I think we got 1 more. Yep. Is this gonna be a guaranteed 4-star? I think so, yep. It's a 4-star. What's the 4-star? Another Barbara. Okay. I guess that's good. I mean, I can... He does cry a lot? Awesome. I do too. I just cried yesterday. It's all good. Crying is healthy. Alright, so I gotta go to La Barbara over here. I got a Constellation. Gleeful songs. Barbara regenerates 1 energy every 10 seconds. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, but that sounds useful. Oh, you got C4 Barbara? Oh, that's awesome. All right, so that's so that unlocks. What did that unlock? Was that like, is that just like a passive skill? It sounds like it. Okay, so we did that. It wasn't Nuvolette, but it was still a water-based character, so that's fine. Leave me alone. Talk to the treasure hoarders, still division. Okay. Am I gonna have to take your kneecaps too?
How is that possible?
Because I'm that good.
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
Oh, you should have prepared that boat faster.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision.
Yeah, Animo.
Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with vision.
Sucks to suck.
You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature.
Yeah, you owe me a match. Fight me.
Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind.
Go on, I
as
want you to
was
do it. I want you to
pursuing
hit me. Hit me, come on, hit me.
In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist.
Yeah, you suck at this,
namely
dude.
Speed, stealth, and style.
Yeah, you suck at your job. You monster, Frisbee.
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision.
That the shape of vision correlates with the nation they got in. Oh, that's actually really cool. I didn't know that.
The vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
So what does it respond to?
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
I sound like the what he said guy from Bully Grouped in Disney movies. Oh, Bully Groups? Like the Disney Channel original movies? It's been a while since I've seen those.
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
Yeah, Herman, draw something right now.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up.
Thank you. I will take pride in that.
After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I'd prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
Hand over the vision.
After all I went through to get it? I think not.
Just do as we say, and there'll be no further consequences.
Really?
No, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna take your kneecaps, but give me the vision anyway.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it
I don't
anyway.
mean it.
It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
On this week's episode of Jackass, we're gonna trick this guy, and then we're gonna kick his ass.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Or breaking their kneecaps.
Huh?
That's how
You're
we do
not
things in
serious, are you?
Mondstadt.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match,
Dude,
and you damaged the reputation
I
of the
kinda
captain of the
I already
Crux
told him
fleet.
he could go if he gives it back. You're making me look bad, man. You're making me look like a liar.
It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Damn. That goes hard.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
Yes, we do.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Yes, finally. I'm gonna kick your ass. Watch me lose. And I don't have to do any of that no element bullshit rules.
Speed of light.
Haha. I am kicking your ass, dude.
Burst forth. Feel
Pathetic.
the power.
You are so pathetic.
You can't run.
You can't even keep up with me.
Just a temporary setback.
My potions are too strong for you. You can't handle my potions. My potions are too strong for you.
Do what you want, but please.
I choose
brand
diplomacy,
my
hoping you
forehead,
fail
please.
so I can fight. Anybody familiar with the game Wonderful 101? It's like a Wii U game, like developed by Platinum Games. It's pretty much like Devil May Cry meets Pikmin meets like Super Smash Bros. And it's like a Super Sentai based game. It's like probably one of my favorite games for Wii U. But like a common phrase is like before like you get into a fight is like the main character saying diplomacy has failed. It's a great game. I highly recommend. If you don't have a Wii U, I highly recommend looking up gameplay. But it's a great game.
Yet still the
Like if you're a fan of like Power Rangers and like mechs and like Super Sentai, like that game is just non-stop, just keeps on one-upping like the hype throughout it. Cause like you have like these different like characters like who are like Super Sentai characters, and then you keep finding more, and then you find out that you have a mech, and then you find out your mech comes together, and then you find out that there's even more of you, and then your mech comes together, and then your mech keeps getting bigger and bigger throughout the game. So it's just
Put
so
down
much
the vision
fun.
and leave. I've changed my mind.
Like the hype levels just keep on
No
increasing.
further punishment for you.
Like I wish I still had a Wii U because then I would play it on stream because that game is so much fun.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment?
Like I wish they did a remake or ported Wonderful 101 because it's such a good game.
It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that.
I don't know,
Thank
maybe
you
maybe
for
I'll find
releasing
a
me.
used
You
Wii U
truly
someday
are
and I'll get
generous.
Wonderful 101 and then we can play that on stream. Cause I don't know if you all saw like the indie world like showcase for Nintendo, but Little Kitty Big City is coming out on the Switch. So I definitely want to get that, and I want to play that on stream because you're just like a small cat like navigating a big city, and it looks really cute and adorable. I also really want to play Duck Detective because Duck Detective also looks really fun, and like I know voice actors who auditioned for it but didn't get it, but I still think that's really cool. Like that they auditioned for this game. That's
others.
even if they didn't get it, they auditioned for this game that's going to be on
testing all
Switch.
possibilities while the vision remained in his hands.
And I heard, and it looks very much like LA Noire, but like for kids.
When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision.
We can awaken the vision, right?
But
Or maybe you
unfortunately,
can.
nothing happened.
Or do we need to find the person that it was meant for so they can awaken the vision? So you were planning this all along.
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened.
Ah.
From the moment he stole the
So
vision,
it was a science experiment
I
for you.
decided to use him for this experiment.
He was the bait.
I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command
I guess he was the
multiple elements,
catalyst.
I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
I'll try.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I don't need a vision.
See. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
That is correct.
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so attached to this vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
Yeah,
The story begins with an old friend.
an old friend.
He was once a
Oh,
good friend
cutscene.
of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed
Musono
when divine
Hitotachi?
punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill.
Damn, that looks
A
badass.
symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand
He looks like the
it.
typical like samurai
There will
character. He
always
reminds me
be
of
those who
Yojimbo.
dare to brave the lightning's glow.
Wait, what? Boob lady?
Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity.
Whoa.
While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne.
Did he die?
A solemn yet
Pulls
brutal
out his sword out of the
challenge.
boobs. Oh, I didn't even
The
notice.
defeated faced divine punishment.
I'm sorry,
while the
everybody. I
victors
didn't notice
gained a
that.
second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand.
I'm guessing these
Coming
are
face to face
characters
with the Musono
that we meet
Hitotachi was
in
all that he
Inazuma.
truly desired, after all.
Because their character designs look
When I
too
arrived
unique.
at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I
Oh,
heard his
he died.
sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness.
Animo being the
In his
element for
last
people with dead
moments,
friends. Yeah.
What expression was on his face?
Oh, you
Before
took it
I
and
knew
left.
it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All
Oh,
I knew
so that's
was
why
that
it
I
belonged
mustn't
to your
let his
friend.
hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold
Does that mean it's
statue of a
fire?
god.
So does that mean it's pyro? Or was that electro?
Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless.
Nah, it's not meaningless.
But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in travel.
No, it was electro.
and
Okay,
the
gotcha.
sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Aha.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then. It's time we return.
That hand on Kazuha is now covered in bandages. Oh, so it when it got extinguished, it got lit, like it went on fire, so he burned his hand grabbing it?
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Like when it got extinguished, it burned him? Oh shit, where are we going? Oh. Okay. Give me the prize.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
Yeah, maybe.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Ningguang?
It seems that the Crux Clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
It didn't really get that out of hand.
Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
She was a ride!
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
Uh-huh.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round.
It was an electrical fire and it burned him? Well, they need a code inspector then. That's definitely a safety hazard.
He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind.
Uh-huh.
In which case, the Crux Clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Indeed.
Huh? So that's what happened?
Yeah, we won.
If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
I mean, let's be honest. Even if he did show up, I would have still kicked his ass and I would still be the champion and his kneecaps would still be mine. I got those kneecaps one way or another.
But not like this.
Inazuma's one whole ass OSHA violation? Alright, it's a good thing that I'm going there then.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now,
I'll write them all. I'll write them all up for it. I'll issue fines to all of them. This is what I used to do. I used to work in this field, so
yes,
I will write up all those
so.
violations.
Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word.
She's a woman of her word.
But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
That's pretty based.
Let us not forget that this is one of
Thank
the
you,
seven
base
archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made.
Okay.
In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Okay.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
One final word of warning.
Yeah.
The part of your journey that lies after the storm.
I'm writing a fine. The fine is
well
your
prove to be
kneecap.
the most
It's forfeit
arduous.
now. 1 kneecap per fine. What elemental vision you get depends on which Archon story a character somewhat mirrors. Like, Animo does have the dead friend thing. GR are often leaders of a group and persistent like Morax. I could definitely talk about the other elements in Archons, but I won't go further for the sake of not saying spoilers. Interesting. Yeah, I'd be interested to see how that develops as we progress through the story. Okay, so now that was that quest. Next quest. Setting sail. Alright, cool, yeah, just straight up teleport to Liyue. Saritsa with crowd characters have been? Ooh. Ask Catherine for information on going to Inazuma. Sounds simple enough. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
About traveling to Inazuma.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
Drat.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Yeah, and your exposition, right? It seems our
The
intel has
fleet
arrived.
is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway.
Saritsa based on someone I've noticed about crowd users, and there seems to be some ground to it. Ooh.
Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order.
Congratulations.
Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement.
Some days I wonder if I'm the character in somebody's life that exists for exposition. Same. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Congratulations.
Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Many crowd users seem to be at odds with themselves and have self-contradictions. Oh yeah, like Kaya. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We
Every power
practically
character
see
has a
each other
significant
every
father
day.
figure, but I don't know how that'll translate into the Archon. Uh-oh.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I knew it!
So there's another
You're everywhere.
planet in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Pyro Archon has daddy issues? Oh, so Ga Ming has
Well, I
daddy
guess
issues.
it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Oh, hi Kaya. Welcome, welcome.
Okay, thanks for coming
I used to
all
think
this way
Bennett
to
had
let
gay
us know.
dads because he says dads plural, but it was just a group of dudes. Oh, so it's like community raising.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the
Wasn't there
Alcor.
like a thing where like the CEO of Hoyoverse like tweeted which characters like are on this like the LGBTQ spectrum or some shit, or was that just like a meme? Diana is a bartender that hates alcohol. Rosaria is a nun who is not very nun-like. Chongyun is an exorcist that never has exercised his spirit. So they're all just bad at their jobs. Oh, it was a meme? Oh, okay, so that didn't actually happen. Yeah, I would have been surprised because like I know like China, like Chinese companies and like the Chinese government as a whole is like very anti like LGBTQ like representation. How the hell did we get to the Alcor? Can we teleport? Yes, we can! Hooray! Dawe would have been base for saying that though. Yeah, like he could have made history.
Ah, you finally made it.
Yeah, you left my ass behind.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
It's an honor to be aboard.
Don't look too serious, I'm only
This
joking.
doesn't fit Klee much,
You're
however,
just on
this can be
time.
changed to a
Crew've just
passing of the
finished making
torch from
final
the parent
preparations.
figure head of the house family. Oh, interesting. Excited to see how
Well,
that
now
turns
that
out
everyone's here,
in the story.
we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest.
The
the
torch bit.
nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Yay, let's go to Inazuma. I want to see how beautiful it looks. Yoimiya's torch is hearing loss. Ooh. Why is my VTuber model just like twitching all of a sudden? Like really spazzing out. It's time to suffer. Oh boy. Hooray. Hey, get down from there. You're gonna hurt yourself. Captain? Oh, the fireworks shop. Away we go. Oh, this frame rate. The Thoma animation soon. And Bennett himself was a torch being passed from the older adventurers to the young ones. Huh. Interesting. After braving the raging thunderstorm, the Alcor finally comes into port. Yay, Inazuma! I guess I'm just waiting for it to load. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that's awesome. That is cool. I dig that. Oh, and there's a giant mountain. Nice. Who the fuck are you? Terry? Welcome to Chernobyl. Oh no.
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me
Oh, you're
waiting, Captain.
Oh, you're Thoma. Okay.
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
What do you mean stowaway? I paid for passage.
Shush!
You can blame
You
your
have a personal
almighty
vendetta
Shogun.
against him?
The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Why?
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Nice to meet you, Toma.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here.
Really?
Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you,
He keeps appearing on
I'll be
wishes, but
sure
I
to
don't
deal
want
with
him anymore since
personally
he's
the
already
next time I'm
C6.
around.
I had so much trouble trying to get him on the first banner and even stupidly spent money to get him. Oof. I'm so sorry, Jazz.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
That's probably going to be me with Kaveh when he comes back on banner.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler.
4 stars can be worse than
Remember
5
to give
stars.
it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Looking forward to see you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Yes.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried.
Yeah, I mean, we did just show up on a ship, like, just in plain sight.
So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Oh, okay then. I don't get it. I don't get it. Achievement completed through the storm. Claim. Claim. I should probably do this right. Huh. Leyline overflow bonus. Claim all. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. You got him C6 without even having to spend a dime. That's awesome. What is this?
Why is this job so
Lavender melon. That looks good. Looks pretty tasty. Unregistered people are allowed in Rito, which is this port area, but that's it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense for like merchants and stuff. Yeah, we did technically illegally cross the border. All right, let's talk to you.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma.
No, especially you, Toma.
You must be new here.
Yep.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
Annabelle, is that a fucking Skyrim reference? We are here to trade wine and ore. We are here to find my sister.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance
Instant
with
ban.
the rules...
War flashbacks.
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
Oh, he is already prepared.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
No, it's all good. She's got our back. Ooh, I see something shiny in the back there. Are those more melons?
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Thank you.
So, where do we go next?
Yeah, I want to get like the 100 yen like waffles with the mozzarella cheese in it. Take us there, Toma.
The Outlander Affairs Agency.
I also want takoyaki. Take us to the takoyaki stand, Terry.
They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Huh.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Just like Japan. I wonder if this is like Chinese developers just kind of poking fun at how strict Japan is. But then again, Chinese culture and customs are also very strict.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders.
Toma exists? Not if I have anything to say about that.
As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Welcome or not, we don't have a choice.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well.
We'll see.
Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
Okay. But first, I want to pick up that stuff.
Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
Money!
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth.
I should probably find the, I should probably head there first. We need to register with this department? No, we're gonna go find the Statue of the Seven first. Not even Hoyo thinks he exists. Dude's been gone longer than Kave, and Kave's coming back next update. Oh, is he coming back? Oh, not on banner. He's just coming back in a story. Where the fuck is this? There it is. Teleport waypoint. Wait, so where's the statue of the seven? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to navigate to. I feel like it's like a situation where they've made so many characters that they just do not have the resources, time, and energy to bring back every single character repeatedly. Because that's gotta be so exhausting with how many characters that they have. And honestly, they kind of did it to themselves because they want to make more money, so they keep releasing new characters, and then in doing so, you make it harder to revisit every single character again. But then again, in that process, it's kind of like it's a double-edged sword because it bites you in the ass creatively because you're like, oh, I really want to go back to this character and like flesh out their story and do more, but we got to do this character, this character, this character, and this character. But on the other side, you're making a ton of money in the process. So it's wild. All right, cool. We got this. I also like how it's also Inazuma is also a series of islands. I like that. It's pretty cool. Worship statue. Electroculus. I have 0. What is that over there? Oh, it's Electroculus. How do I get up there? Now, how do I get up there? Otacon, how do I get up there? Meryl. Ooh, berries. How the hell do I even get up there? Is there a way to climb up there? It's too high for the flower. What the hell? Okay. Get up here. Get up here. Shit.
Coming to be.
Oh. My flower is stuck. It is stuck. I have broken the game. There we go. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, you may be right. I may just have to cheese it with Kaching. Not hard to do, not gonna lie. You forget, I am dumb. I don't ever know what I'm doing. Let's go up here. Shit.
Don't blink.
Yeah, that didn't work. I mean, I got here at least. I want that Electroculus. Making everyone infuriated with the way you explore. I've been kind of doing that too, I guess. Let's see, how do I cheese my way up here? Ah, shit. Hello. We'll figure this out. We got this. Whoops. I meant to do that. Is it fun watching me struggle? Is this entertaining? I hope it is. Okay. Still not gonna work.
Speed of light. Hey.
Nope, that didn't work. I can't climb vertically. I can't climb horizontally. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be something. I bet everybody's just looking at me like, what the hell is this dumbass doing? Like, all the townsfolk are probably like, does he have the papers to do this? Oh, use albedo elevator the kitchen. Oh, that's a good idea.
Burst
Alright.
forth.
And then we're gonna do this. And then, aha! Aha! Thank you, Annabelle. That's a good idea. Haha. Thank you. Hooray! Got my first one. Okay. There's mountains up there. There's something over there. Is that on my map? Yes, it is. Oh, it's a domain. Domain expansion. Domain expansion. Alright, now we're going to the agency. I feel like everything I'm doing here is just breaking some kind of law.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Not really. I don't want to move here.
Yes, please.
I don't want to live here.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
I think I got that.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
I mean, I think I have 2 million.
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total.
I mean,
Don't
come
worry.
on. Paimon
You
isn't a
can trust my
person,
math.
though. She's a
wasn't so
flying...
much questioning your math.
We don't even know what she is.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
That is a major discount.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka.
Yeah, same. My in-game currency. I've definitely had more than 2 million multiple times.
But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
No, he's trying to risk her up.
That's not how you haggle. By all means, bargain the price down, but...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
It worked. This is a sea urchin.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
I mean, hey, we shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. It reminds me of someone else's strange relationship with Mora.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech.
A figure of speech? What the hell does it even mean? How is that a figure of speech?
The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make.
Oh, good night, Ankle Biter. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate you being here. I hope you get plenty of rest. I hope you're able to sleep, and I hope your sleep schedule is back on track after tonight.
So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
It's funny because Japan actually does do that for foreigners. Like, you'll go to a restaurant and some of them have like an English quote unquote friendly menu, where it's higher prices than the Japanese menu. And the problem is that it's hard to really point out those places unless someone's reported about it online, or unless you have a friend or someone who speaks Japanese with you who can kind of point it out and then call out the owners on it.
Yes,
but in my experience,
Outlander in Inazuma,
if you
far
look
from
Japanese,
home in this close nation
they
era,
won't do that to you.
There's very little that can be done about it.
Because going there, a lot of people thought I was Japanese when I was there, and even though I'm not.
The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Like, I think there were a few times when people came up to me speaking Japanese, and then they quickly realized that I couldn't speak Japanese, so they tried switching to English, but they didn't really know English.
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
And apparently in Osaka, there are a lot of people who speak Korean as well. So if you know Korean, you could probably get by in Osaka, trying to communicate in Korean with certain people. And luckily enough, Universal is also in Osaka. So what I've been told are that there are employees within Universal who do speak Korean fluently. I never got to test that out, but that is what I heard. How would an Outlander ever get to meet? The Raiden Shogun feels further away than ever. Yeah, let's go with that.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
But I mean, also, like, it's... most of Japan is very English friendly, too. Like, if you're going around Tokyo, and Tokyo's a very large city. If you're going around anywhere in Tokyo, like, chances are you're going to find someone who can at least communicate somewhat in English with you.
I see.
To get
so
to the
this is
basic
the real
things that you
purpose
need.
of your trip. Yes, given that you are out.
The train system is also very easy to navigate because everything is written out plainly for you, and like
After all,
everything is
Shogun
on
is the most
time as well.
exalted and
Everything is
revered
very
one in all of
punctual,
Inazuma.
so you don't have to worry about
She is a
that.
deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
I still have to find a way. So if anyone ever plans on visiting Japan, just know that if you have like travel anxiety with like public transit, Japan is probably the easiest that it can get because things are written in English, the signs are written in English. If you don't understand the signs, everything is also color-coded and numbered. So you'll know which line you have to go on by the color of it, and which train you have to go on by the number as well that shows up on the sign. And you'll be fine. And everything, like every stop is like on like an electronic like LED screen in the train. So you'll know if you're going in the right direction or not. You'll know what stop your stop is because it'll tell you like every stop on that line and which direction it's going in.
I was going to say nothing is set
so
in stone
it's
when
very
it comes to who
easy
you'll
to
encounter in
navigate
this
your way
world.
around.
Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Like if you've ever been on like American like public transit, like ridden a train system, like especially if you're in like New York, because New York is honestly to me more confusing than Japan in terms of like transit, because with New York there's plenty of delays, and then there's a lot of transfers, there's a lot of cancellations, so then you have to find another alternate route. But in Japan, they don't really have that many issues. And if they do, you can quickly mitigate it by just going on Google Maps, and it'll update the route for you.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow!
Really?
The Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
Yeah, who is this guy? Why does he have so many connections?
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price. You understand?
I got money.
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Oh, we've been doing that a lot. We can help people with that.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Uh-huh. Really?
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
So the fixer works in mysterious ways.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. So you're at this building. A cat! Your name is Kaiser? Oh. Meow? Meow. Ah, so aloof. Gee, he doesn't follow Kurisu. Gee, he follows Kurisu everywhere, doesn't he? Ah, so aloof. Meow. Give me your attention, man. Come on. I'm one of you. Oh, there you go. We got a meow from him. Are you Kurisu? Okay, I can't talk to any of you. All three of them have their hands on their hips. It must be a game of Simon Says. Oh, you took your hand off. You lose. Oh, there you are.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Aren't you just like that character model, like, but without the mustache? Luckily, we had a friend with us.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
What savings?
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center.
Left,
obstacles
right,
at every
left.
turn. But that's...
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
Uh-huh.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is... those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh.
Oh, of the
Kanjo
three
Commission.
commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right.
Isn't it?
They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it.
That's not even the worst of it?
They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Well, looks like we're revolting. Revolution, 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 everybody.
Crystal Marrow.
Overthrow the government? Are we organizing a coup?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to
Viva la
Snezhnaya in his youth.
Resistance. Are we doing a coup? Is this what this is about?
So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow.
I mean, honestly, crystal meth tax, that would be pretty wild.
But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price
The
higher
rising
and
demand
higher.
for crystal meth drove the price higher and higher.
Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Yeah, monopolizing crystal meth is quite something.
Isn't that what they
Yeah, exactly.
monopoly?
Paimon, in the drug world, we call that an empire.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Kind of reminds me of America. This is absurd treatment.
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly. But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder.
Rip.
Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Oh, you're from Fontaine.
I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Wait, why can't you leave?
Awful. They're really bleeding them dry.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think we should do?
The vendor does sound like a fishy character.
That
Fish?
vendor.
Fish? I could go for some fish.
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Speaking of no contact, so apparently with the tree situation, I got a second opinion from a different tree guy, and he was like, I got good news and bad news. The good news is you probably don't have to pay anything to get a tree removed, because really it's the stump that's like being weighed. So the tree is like lifting, because the tree fell, it's lifting up the stump, and the stump is caught on our fence. So as the stump is lifting up, it's pulling our fence up as well. So we don't need to really remove any of the tree ourselves. Really what needs to be done is that the neighbor needs to remove the tree, and then once the stump is cut off from the trunk, the stump will fall back into place most likely, and then we'll just be able to let that stump die because it's already been uprooted. Most I have to do is take an axe, cut off the roots that are still like in the ground, and then the stump will fall in. And then once I do that, all I have to do is like pack the dirt in, and then we have to get someone out there to essentially dig up the fence post because it's already kind of been pulled out by the stump. They would have to dig like 2 feet deeper to get into the harder dirt because the dirt has been softened up from being pulled up by the stump. So that way they can pack the corner pole back in with the cement into the ground and secured in place, and then fill it back up with the dirt, and then replace the chain link fence that's been broken. So the bad news is that that's probably going to be more expensive than just a simple chain link fence fix. You have to dig down and then reposition the pole, get it like packed in there so it doesn't move at all, then replace the chain link fence. But that probably won't be as expensive as if we had to do that and then do a tree removal on top of that. So because the neighbors weren't doing anything, and because we couldn't reach the property owners, because they probably aren't even in the state, you know, they're like these big property management companies, and they weren't returning any of my calls, so the tree guy was just like, honestly just call code enforcement. So that's what I ended up doing, and now I just have to wait for code enforcement to force them to remove the tree or fine them, because it is causing a lot of issues. And the longer that it stays like that, the more damage it could potentially do to our fence.
If I remember correctly,
so a bit of good news,
our
bad
usual
news,
meeting
but
point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
But I mean, hopefully it won't be as expensive as if we had to also pay for tree removal. And honestly, we could probably chop up like the roots from the stump as well, and then just use that as firewood. Because like now that it's like springtime getting to summer, it's like bonfire weather. And then I can roast some marshmallows, I can cook some hot dogs over the fire, I could like set up like a campfire stove so that way I can make like burgers like out on the bonfire. That'd be fun. Find the merchant selling crystal marrow and threaten his kneecaps, and then take over his crystal meth empire. Werner?
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Yes, we just arrived.
So, what do you need with me?
Where do you source your goods?
The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that.
I can ask you whatever damn question I want.
I might as well hand you the whole darn
You're
business.
lucky I didn't just come in and take your kneecaps.
Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
No, I can't read.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they?
I don't remember.
They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey,
then fight me for it.
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place.
Why is nobody
And they
looking
ought to
at
be more
Paimon and
grateful.
going like, oh,
If it
what
weren't
the
for
hell
me,
are
they'd be
you?
in seriously hot water.
Like, they seem very unfazed by seeing, like, this small, floating child with a crown on their head. Because we haven't met anybody else like Paimon. So nobody seems at all worried that Paimon exists. And that she has, like, constellations just floating around her. Time to get the real fixer on the case.
Yeah, let's check back in with him.
Yeah. We're gonna go telling on you because you're being a big, stupid, dirty poo-poo head. I'm telling. Toma, where are you? He's being a big old meanie. Yeah, actually, where the hell are you? Yeah, people seem very unfazed to find out that, like, I'm from a different world, but also that I'm from, like, hundreds of thousands of years ago.
You resolved it already?
Not exactly.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
You're going to have to help us help you.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Werner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar.
Is he a dick? I mean, he's a dick, but, like, how much of a dick is he?
He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently.
If he understands how hard it is, why is he being such a jerk?
I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
There's a theory that the twins represent Lucifer and Morningstar since they were little stars that fell to Tevat. They're stars that fell to Tevat?
Yes. Couldn't you tell?
I don't
when
think
you
I got
spoke
to
to
that
him?
part of the story yet. I just assumed that they were gods. At least I didn't get the impression he was local.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
That was in the opening cutscene, but then being stars is kind of up to interpretation right now. Ah, okay, gotcha. I see.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
Increasingly difficult to make ends meet, you say?
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
Yeah, what a jerk.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
We'll beat it out of him. I'll go back and talk to him again.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it
Hello,
sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Hello, I've come to claim your kneecaps. Don't seem like you'll be needing those anytime soon. Where the hell are you? Yeah, Toma just giving us like a quick 101 on networking. Hello, I'm here to rob you.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
I brought a crowbar with me this time. Time on your hands, some would call that a form of freedom.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
A dandelion wine would surely be nice on a day like this.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Aye. I know that you got family and friends there. If you don't give me a discount, well, it'd be a shame if something were to happen to them, don't you think? I can get to Mondstadt very quickly. And you don't want to see what'll happen when I get back to Mondstadt.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
May the Animal Archon protect you.
Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
How about you go and leave your entire stock of crystal meth with me?
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
Huh?
Take
What
your
is
kneecaps.
this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Doesn't it sound familiar?
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Grilled tigerfish. Get it while it's hot.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
May the flames of virtue spread to all.
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right.
Lucky you, I missed the lantern right.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
I mean, he probably really misses it.
Liyue.
I'm just giving him stuff from like every. All right, let's. I got plenty of these. I'll give you one of these.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
A lot of people have supported you in the past.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me.
Spider-Man far from home.
Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean.
Uh-huh.
I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away.
Uh-huh.
Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people?
All right. I'll tell you the whole story.
Yes, tell me.
It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
Mondstadt's yearly festival event is coming up. Oh, Mondstadt has a yearly festival event? Come get a drink with your friends from the association.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm sure they'll want to say plenty to you.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right.
Yeah, you little piss baby.
So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
That's pretty messed up. So it's just a cycle. They're just constantly making more and more money, and the people are getting screwed up in the process.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
Yeah.
I'm their puppet, yes.
Talk about a monopoly.
But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
We need evidence.
You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Interesting. Find Keijiro's tracks. Keijiro. Where are you, Keijiro? That? Oh, there you
Keijiro! It's him!
Oh, you're Keijiro. Yeah! Let's tackle him.
Too close.
Oh!
I can see you.
I didn't realize what
Who
what
are
we were doing.
Why are you following me?
You're not even pointing at me.
Seems like he's noticed us.
Whoops.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Okay.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
After him. I just run right up to him. I mean, it's very obvious that I'm following you, and you're not even notice. You're not even noticing that I'm clearly following you. Mondstadt wine?
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
That was kind of misleading, yeah.
Thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Too close! That's too close!
Dude, I'm what?
Sure.
No!
Come out, I can see you. Who are you? Why are you following me?
Bro, what? I was blending in!
Seems like he's noticed us.
I was just chilling with the locals. What are you talking about? I'm just sitting here. Ah. How did that not work? That was bullshit.
Keijiro! It's him!
That's just bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mock.
After him!
Yeah, he just doesn't like seeing people sitting down. He's like, sitting down in Inazuma? Not on my watch. Damn it.
Come out, I can see you.
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
I'm not
Why
good
are
at
you
stealth
following
missions.
me?
Seems like he's noticed us.
Why didn't it work last time then? But it didn't work this time. We'll get this eventually. We made it to Inazuma. That's the important
Keijiro!
thing.
It's him!
After him!
If anything, like this. Wait, you can crouch?
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Like if anything, this is a lot more suspicious than me just sitting, blending in.
Ah, real.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Oh, I guess I just accidentally skipped the entire.
Now, who else?
Too close! That's too close! He'll know it's getting further and further.
Yeah, I think I just accidentally skipped the entire dialogue there.
What was that sound?
That sound was me with the crowbar.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Oh my god, Paimon, I'm so sorry. Hey, stop running.
Further away! Let's catch up a little.
Yeah, stop running.
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
I mean, we saw him. Shift? Nah, shift is the is running. Like what? Like we could still see him.
Keijiro, it's him.
This is gonna be a process. Like I don't know what sets this guy off. Like it's like a certain angle. Like he has like a certain cone of vision, and like I just gotta like make sure like I'm directly behind him at all times.
Too close.
Or I guess not. Like it's so weird. Like I didn't have this issue the second time I did this. It seems very kind of arbitrary at this point. Like I know there's something that sets it off, but I haven't figured it out yet. And sometimes it's triggered, sometimes it isn't.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Tax collection is difficult work, you say?
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Okay, now he's running. Running.
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Why did you just suddenly turn around like that? We did it! Hooray!
What could they be doing at a place like this?
Thanks for spawning in, Werner.
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
Yes, we're gonna steal his money.
Whoa, it's a ledger.
It's to keep track of all the money people owe.
Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Ah, yes, the real reason Paimon came along.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
Yes.
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Goodbye.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. the International Trade Association.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules.
The decree
no
sucks.
Discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
Okay there, Mr. Krabs.
Hmm? And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
How you embezzled crystal meth to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
Yes, it's all true. He has all the meth.
You've been swindling us!
I like the light just changed.
Well,
It is now
you
nighttime.
see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Yes, here is the ledger. Objection! Cursor reads through each and every item in the ledger.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger.
Uh-huh.
So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
Kneecapping, kneecapping, kneecapping!
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Yeah, but at the expense of others. This is exploitation.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yes.
No, not at all.
Yes.
I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Yeah.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
Leave town and never come back.
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Huh.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all you want?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
Yeah, that's why we should just take his kneecaps.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
Maybe for you.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
You're a liar.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules.
I mean, it's a name.
Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
It's time for a trial.
Gentlemen, come
Oh,
now.
Toma.
Is there any need for this? If there's
Yes.
a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
No, let's fight it
Who
out.
are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You don't know who Toma is? Isn't he a local?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Contacts, Paimon, contacts.
Here's my card.
He has a business card?
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
You're from the Yashiro Commission? Shh. What the hell is the Yashiro Commission?
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Alright.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young
Wait, what? It just skipped the dialogue. What just happened?
lady of our clan some courtesy.
Oh, what was that?
You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
What just happened? What was that?
That fan. The Shirasagi.
Oh, he just took it out, okay.
I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this.
Oh, is that the
It'll
one
give
that
us one less
that
thing to
Kazuha
worry
was talking about in his story?
But Chief!
Wait, so does that mean that Toma is his friend who died and lost his vision?
Enough.
Because that
We're
looked like
leaving.
Toma. In the cutscene, that looked like Toma.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist.
I don't know who Ayaka is.
No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Oh, Kazuha's dead friend doesn't have a canon name? Alright, then I'm just gonna set it now. The canon name is August. His dead friend's name is August.
Hey, I was joking.
And I was the cat
It's a
that
small
was
price to
in
pay,
his
and
cloak.
You're more than welcome.
Also
if
named
there's
August.
anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around.
Lady that danced with socks on and what? Huh?
If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future. Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Oh, he's got a fire vision. Interesting. Metaphor for curiosity killed the cat since he wanted to see the Shogun's swordmanship. Yeah, that's fair. You'll probably meet Ayaka soon. Yeah. I mean, probably, but for now, I think I'm gonna end it here because I have to get up early to help my friend move. And it is 10, and I also, like, got up really early today. So thank you, everybody, for joining. I will probably find someone to raid here in a second. But thank you. I really appreciate everybody for stopping by and for tuning in. And it was a lot of fun. We finally made it to Inazuma. I will keep everybody updated on if I'm streaming tomorrow. So far, the plan is yes, but it really depends on how long it takes to get everything done. But yeah, if we do stream tomorrow, it'll be more Persona. So let's see, who can we raid? Who is streaming right now? Let's see, who to raid. We can raid Coleslaw. Coleslaw is streaming right now. Let's raid Coleslaw. Whoops. Coleslaw. Coleslaw's playing Stardew. Hooray! Start the raid. 8, 7, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, good night, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Tuesday. Bye!